We are live. Here we are again. Hey. Once again, I'm Will.
And I'm Karen.
And this is Doron Shalev, and we're going to introduce you to him in a second. But first, we apologize for interrupting that beautiful program on New Reality TV, but I think this is going to be really fun for you. So we are here live at Spirit Fest in Virginia Beach at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. Please, by all means, come on by and say hello. And we are accompanied by a fan of the show.
Huge fan.
Well, thanks for plugging in that huge fan.
Yeah.
But we've been following each other for a while, and to our wonderful surprise, you are here as an exhibitor at Spirit Fest.
Yep, surprise.
Yeah,
this is great.
Very
I was
cool.
surprised too. I didn't find out till yesterday. So.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we're wondering if maybe he was like stalking, like, they're going to be Virginia Beach. Let's go. No. It's been
Although we would welcome that.
Absolutely. Yes, we want all friends, and we want friends any way we can get them. But
I hear you there.
so, Doron, tell us about you. What are you exhibiting here? Why are you in Virginia Beach? Why are you at Spirit Fest?
Well, I'm actually a chemistry professor by day and all of this. So I am the biggest skeptic out there. That's one reason I really like your show here.
Excellent.
But during COVID, I had a huge pile of books to read. And the very top one was Why Woo-Woo Works. It's all about the science behind this type of stuff. And so I'm a crystal engineer, crystallographer. And so I thought I'll start with crystal healing,
Yeah.
And I love crystals, don't get me wrong, but I wasn't really resonating with the healing aspect too much of them.
Yeah.
But the next chapter was on Reiki, energy healing. And so I thought, let me try this out. The science sounds pretty sound on it. So I went ahead and got my level 1 Reiki. I was like, there's something here, I think. I don't know. This is kind of weird. So I said, let me do level 2. And it blew it out of the water. Wow. And so I eventually got my Reiki Master Teacher certification. And I started doing these Spirit Fests about 4 years ago, I think.
No kidding. How did we not run across you? We've done like the last 3 years we've done these shows.
Right, this is my first time in Virginia Beach.
That's fine. Okay, yeah. We're limiting ourselves to this little geographic
We were
area.
in D.C. last year.
Well, we were in D.C., but
Last year?
still Virginia. It was Northern Virginia. But so what type of Reiki do you practice?
Just regular sweet Reiki, but I also
sweet.
have done crystal and angel Reiki.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome.
so you jumped on that crystal train after all.
Yep, definitely. I mean, it's all over my arms and everything. I love crystals. Yep, definitely.
Awesome. So what as a chemistry professor, what draws you to the woo so strongly? You would think that it'd be much more of the H2O or the O. No.
That's the extent of the chemistry here.
Right.
No, I also know O.
Right.
And H.
Basically boils down to there's a lot of science that really supports this stuff. And so I like to talk about the Higgs boson. Got the Nobel Prize. The statistics on that said we need to have a 5 sigma threshold before we believed that the Higgs boson was real. That means 1 in a 3.5 million chance that this isn't a fluke.
So statistically plausible, right?
Right, exactly.
Right.
But a lot of these woo-woo studies that scientists will mock and laugh at are actually exceed the 6 sigma threshold, which is 1 in a billion. And so these things are real. They're out there. It's just science has yet to catch up with it. And so I think part of my goal is to help scientists realize that this stuff is real.
Wow. So, but 1 in a billion seems like a lot.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So couldn't it just be chance?
1 in a billion. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. 1 chance in a billion, it's chance.
But
But there's that one, there's a chance.
But, I mean, you think it'd be like in a random where just once in a billion time it will actually work or it'll actually be real. So what happened to the other 999,000, 9 million, whatever?
Those are the times it did work. Yeah.
Oh, those are the times it did work.
Yeah.
I thought it was the opposite.
Oh, no.
I'm like,
no.
wow, that's,
Yep.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
But we have to realize this is a human thing, and it's not. It's kind of like psychology. You have mixed results in psychological studies. It really depends on the study that you do, what you're studying, and all of that, and you can get mixed results. And so, same thing here. There's a lot of factors that can impact it, and so there's people that will question the methodologies and things like that. But still, the statistics can't lie. It's really something that's observable.
So then, Doron,
and measurable.
Why is materialistic society not on board with all this stuff?
Because Big Pharma can't sell energy.
Right? That's part of it.
We love Big Pharma. Don't cancel us.
I'm taking some.
Yeah, me too. That's a great question. I think it's just people have come to trust science almost like a religion. And I know certainly with the students I teach, they believe their textbooks are like their Bibles. If it's not in their textbook, they aren't going to believe it. And so part of my goal is to get them to get outside that rigid thinking. As scientists, we can't live by that rigid thinking. We have to be open-minded. But unfortunately, a lot of scientists, they believe science just as it is, and they don't think outside the box.
I was going to say I've experienced the opposite, where scientists say, no, if I can't replicate it 100% of the time, then it's not real.
Right. And that's part of the problem, is that some of these studies are hard to replicate.
Sure.
Because some people have good days, they have off days. And so one day I may be really on, I'm getting great results in the study. The next day I come in and I just can't do it. I might have a migraine. I might be in a bad mood, something like that. So it can be hard to replicate some of these.
Good Lord. Okay.
Wow.
And the effects are often small and subtle. And so you're trying to measure something that's very small and subtle.
So that's the quantum aspect.
Exactly.
But it's interesting because it is like we want to see it to believe it, but so much of this is you have to feel it to believe it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And like I'll never forget. So Will does Reiki.
Oh, awesome.
You do Reiki as well.
Yep.
And when we were very first dating, we were sitting in my house watching TV.
Yeah.
And I had like my legs up on his lap, and I had arthritis in my foot.
Wow.
And so it would hurt a lot on the top of my foot. And he's like, well, let me do some Reiki on you.
Yeah.
And I remember at one point, I was just watching, I wasn't even looking, I'm watching TV, and I'm like, honey, you got to stop pushing on my foot so hard. And he's like, Karen, look at me. And his hand was like this high above my foot. He wasn't even touching me, but I could feel that energy, that pressure just pushing down on my foot.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
I mean, I do believe it's undeniable. It
I
really
do
is.
too. Yeah.
When I first got attuned to the energies, I was, I mean, skeptic musicians, right? You're on the show.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, this stuff is, I went for a girl. Like, okay, we'll go.
Right.
Not me, by the way.
Long before Karen came along. But I was super skeptical. I didn't believe any of it. They took everyone into the back room, or 2 by 2, and they did their whatever. They came back, and they put their hands on someone and go, whoa! Right? And I'd be like, oh my God, here we go. Yeah, whoa, yeah.
That was me. Yeah.
So then so it became my turn to be attuned, and I went to the back room, and we were on our knees, and she was doing something over my head, and all that kind of stuff. And afterwards, I felt no different.
Me too. Yep.
Right, so
after my tomb, I'm like,
yeah, exactly. I was like, yep, I knew it. This is all the hokey. Right? So then, but then after we come out, we're supposed to like put our hands on the person on the table just to practice. So I came out, like, okay, here we go. Oh my God! Suddenly, I was the one going, whoa! Right. So I felt an absolute palpable energy coming out of my hands.
Yep.
I could not deny it, and that was the proof I needed that this stuff is actually real.
Yep.
See, I need to do this.
Definitely.
I need to do the courses, and
you do need to get. If only I knew a master teacher that
that's in the area.
But I was the same way. I actually kind of cured my own arthritis or carpal tunnel or something in my hands. It was to the point where I couldn't even open a bottle of soda or anything. It was so painful.
Wow.
And I said, I'm a healer. I should be able to do this. And I tried waving my own hands over myself, and it wasn't working. And so I was very skeptical. And one time I'm sitting down, I'm like, this is so painful. I just can't take it anymore. And I don't want to go and spend money on a doctor and get on a bunch of drugs that may or may not work.
Right.
So I said, let me try a healing session on myself. And I did, and it took 3 sessions over the course of a week. And now my hands, I always do this a lot. Look at my hands, oh my God, they're so great. Because they don't hurt anymore. I might get like a 1 or 2% every now and again in the joints, but nothing like it was.
You just opened up my mind, because to me, I've always tried to give myself Reiki, just to feel like it was working.
Yeah.
So how do you do distance on yourself?
Use a surrogate.
Yep. And so I just visualize myself in my head, or the client I'm working on in my head, and I just kind of pretend they're in front of me and work on them.
Yep.
I can either move my hands or not. I like to move my hands. It just gives me that tactical stimulus there. But you don't need to. You can just do it all right in your head.
And I was taught you can use a stuffed animal or something to take the place of the person. You just visualize that person as that stuffed animal, whatever. And
exactly.
But I never, ever considered doing distance.
Me neither. And it's amazing. It's the only way I can work on myself.
Oh yeah, that's
hands-on does not work. I don't know why. But other people, hands-on is great, distance is great, but me, has to be
exact
distance.
thing. Oh my God, this is revolutionary. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I never considered doing distance, but you have to be level 2 to do that. Oh. So I am level 2. So
wonderful. Perfect.
That's fantastic. So then when someone comes to visit you, what are they looking at? What's at your booth? What's at your table?
So I actually have transitioned. I'm a religious Jew and observant Jew. And so I realized studying Kabbalah that there's a lot of energy healing in Kabbalah. And so I just transitioned from Reiki healing to Kabbalistic healing. So instead of using the Chokurei symbol, I use something called Memhe Shin, which is one of the 72 names of God. Same thing, accessing the same energy, it's just a different way to do it.
Very cool.
And so they come by and I do like a tree of life chakra balancing. So I get my readings off from the chakras. If it's a slight energy pool, I know it's emotional, spiritual, and I'll just put energy into the chakra until there's no more feel. If it's very strong, it could be either strongly emotional or something physical. That's when I move off the chakra and I start scanning the body in that area to find out where the energy needs to go.
That's amazing.
Wow.
And it's been pretty spot on. I know one time my brother, also as skeptical as me, One time he took a stool, plopped it down. He's like, "All right, do me." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And his entire body is inflamed, right? He doesn't take care of himself, so he has a very high what I call background. He was hot everywhere. I'm like, "I'm not going to pick up anything. Not going to pick up anything." Finally, just up in this part of the upper left chest, I was feeling something, so I put the energy there, and at the end, I was like, I don't know. I was picking up stuff everywhere, but right here is where I was picking it up, and that's where he had the issue for the past few days.
Wow.
And so from there, he was a believer.
So then someone comes here, you actually will work on them here?
Yep.
Oh, so they have to sign up for a slot, I assume?
Yep, I do about 2 an hour, and then I have an actual tent. They can come in. I have a massage table that lie down there, and we spend about 15, 20 minutes going over their energy field.
Ooh,
And I give them my impressions afterwards. We chat, and
Yep. We're losing all of our money here.
Yep.
We're broke by the end of the week.
Every time we talk, I'm going to go. Oh, so if you there's a recurring theme here. Everyone we talk to has got something super cool going on. So this is the place you have to be.
And
you
it's
want to
not
be.
just cool. It's about healing and helping people.
It is.
Everyone here is so kind, and just that the energy, you feel it, and I love it. I love being here. So just even if just for that, and again, cool jewelry. So
right.
go check it out.
Definitely. So Doron, thank you so much for being.
Oh, thank you.
here
I'm
with us
so
today.
excited to be here.
Quick question.
Yeah.
So do you teach also, or do you just do healing?
I do teach. Yeah, I'll do Reiki teaching.
Well, so do you teach
Levels 1, 2, and 3.
Do you teach remotely or
I do on Zoom.
persons? Oh,
It takes about 2 to 4 hours to do each level,
Oh,
and I do it one-on-one, and then I do the dissonant attunement afterwards.
see, that's cool because when I took Reiki 1 and 2, it was like an all-day affair. It was like a whole weekend.
Yep.
You know, so
Yeah, I really got condensed down. I'm a good teacher.
Wow, I like that. Well, yeah, you've got experience.
that is
Right.
awesome.
Yep.
So, in the attunements work over Zoom too?
They sure do. Yep,
Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're getting you certified.
All right.
That's it.
definitely.
We're getting you certified.
That'll be awesome.
Doron, thank you so much for being.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for being a fan. Thanks for being here at the show. Thanks for coming and talking to us. Thank you for sharing of yourself.
And
with
doing what
Oh,
you
our
do.
thank you
audience.
both for what you do, because seriously, huge fan. I love what you do. You
Oh,
really
thank
helped
you.
me come out spiritually when I was doing a lot of this,
good.
because I didn't feel like I was alone. So thank you.
You are definitely not alone.
Not alone.
Thank you for saying that. That makes us
Of
feel like
course.
we're not speaking out to the void either.
And
So
you
definitely
guys
not.
aren't alone either. Come here and be with your people.
yeah, come have
Yes,
fun.
please, please.
Come say hello to us. Come say hello to Doron. But just come, because you're going to really love it here. We're here all weekend. We're here until 6 o'clock today, and we're here tomorrow from 10 till 5:30. You don't want to miss this. This is a really cool show. You can tell by all the people walking around. So lots of guest speakers, lots of great exhibitors.
Lots of healing.
All that's
Oh, yeah.
missing is you. So
Awesome.
thanks again.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. We'll return you now back to our regularly scheduled programming on New Reality TV.